everybody, and today I'm going to show you how to solve Today I'm going to show you how to solve the 2x2 using the Ortega method. So if you're new to 2x2 and you already know the beginner's method, which is pretty easy, you just do the 3x3 except you don't have the middle layers. It's easy, right? But if you want to go to a more advanced method and want to be like sub 10 or sub 9 around that time, then you will have to learn the Ortega method. Now basically what this does is it's basically the same thing. You create first the face, but then instead of doing the OLL and PLL like you do on a normal in the beginner's method, you are just going to do both of it in the same time, which is called PBL. PBL, sorry. Okay, so let's move on. So let's scramble up the cube. That's enough. Now the first thing you're going to have to do is make a face, which is pretty basic and you should already know that, but if you already don't, then you just have to put in a bunch of pieces and then boom. You've got your face. It can be any face. I'm most comfortable with yellow, but you can choose any face. Even white is preferable. Next, once you've got your bottom face, you need to solve the top face, which is basically OLL. So in my case, it is white. So you can do one of the basic algorithms for that case. If you don't already know the algorithms, you can check out my OLL video, which is in the above link over there. It must be hovering over there, or it's in the description, if in case I'm too lazy during the editing process to put the link up there. Anyways, let's move on to the next step after OLL. Quick disclaimer, if you don't already know all of the OLL cases, like at least 2 look OLL, which is the normal one, then you have to watch that video, and if you do, then you can move on. Next step is PBL. PBL. Okay. In this step, what you're going to do is permute all of the corners, and it's all only the corners, so it's the last step. In the first, I'm going to start up with the easy ones, and then I'm going to go up with the harder ones. Now the case we have right here is a J Perm, and all of you should be knowing that. Boom, solved. The next case is when you have one bar and then no bars on the top. One bar on the bottom, no bars on the top. It can be either bar on top or bar on bottom. Whichever case it is, put the bar on top and then do the following algorithm. It will be written over here, or you can just follow along with my fingers. And that's how you're going to do it. Next up, if you have both bars on top and on bottom. It doesn't necessarily have to be this case where these two needs to be swapped. It just has to be both bars. Even if it's this case or if it's different colors, it doesn't matter. What you have to do is put them like this and then do the following algorithm. R2, U prime, B2, U2, R2, U prime, and then R2 again. The algorithm will be written over here again, and you can follow along. Next is the easiest one, which you can do probably. It's if the top and bottom both of them don't have any bars. In this case, you just do R2, F2, R2, and then do the AF. It's easy. Now we're done with the bars things. Now if your cube is like this, where the bottom has all of the bars, but the top face does not have any bars, then you can do the Y permutation from 3x3, or if you do not know that, you can just follow along. There we go. And with that, you're finished with learning the Ortega method, which is by far the fastest method I've seen, and I've been using it as well. If you like this video and learned something, please be sure to subscribe because it helps out a ton. You can also comment on your progress, or if you have any difficulties in doing anything, or if you have any suggested feedback that I could implement. Okay, bye!